morning. Didn't have time to do my normal blogging this morning, but I did want to share some thoughts that were on my mind. I just didn't get a chance to write them out. And they go something like this, it's been basically 12 months since I got a call from Marco to talk to him about selling our business and coming to work at YS, and a lot's changed in 12 months. And my thoughts on youth ministry have been evolving and changing as I've kind of transitioned out of being the day-to-day youth ministry person into doing something different for youth workers. And I think the thing that I'm really thinking about today is how much time I wasted doing things that weren't important and things that were actually hard. And if I started thinking this morning about the things that were hardest in youth ministry, I was completely unprepared for. Things like marketing and things like business management and scheduling events and planning stuff. All those things seemed really, really important at the time. But now, a year later, my relationships with those students, none of that stuff really actually mattered. I wasted a lot of time on things that ultimately nobody really cared about or remembered. At the same time, I've kind of been remembering how little time I got to do things that really mattered, things that were really easy to me, things like teaching students the Bible and discipling them, which really meant hanging out and encouraging them and helping them grow in their life and things like that. Those things were easy for, and I felt really, really prepared for my undergrad education. But man, it was the hard stuff that I wasn't prepared for. And as I kind of get away from it, I realize how unimportant some of that stuff really was. Things like programs. We now go to a church where there really aren't any programs other than small groups, and we don't miss it. There's not a big kids ministry. There's not a big youth ministry. There's not a big program. What there really is a church that meets on Sunday in small groups. And honestly, as an adult, that is plenty. And I know that we don't have a great youth ministry in our church, but at the same time, I know that they have a youth ministry, and I know that those students are in small groups and they're growing, and there's not a lot of program, there's not a lot of trips, there's not a lot of just stuff to keep the youth worker busy. It's really focused on relationships. And so that's my question today, is I was wondering if you would kind of go through this exercise with me and list the things that are hard for you to do, and also list the things that are easiest for you to do in your youth ministry, and just kind of help me reflect on that as we kind of, as youth ministry people, and even as youth specialties, focus on how can we as youth specialties serve you. We need to know what's hardest for you so that we can, capture that time back by creating stuff that'll help you to get the hard stuff done so you can focus on the things that really matter. Investing in kids' lives. So that's my blog post for today. Hope it was challenging for you. I'd love to hear your comments. Thanks.